It is currently, as you can see, it's 8:31 p.m. And this is documentation capturing the engineer light that fills Tracy Banks' apartment. If I can pick it up, let's see. Of course she comes in. That is engineer light. As the door is opening and closing, that's light activity. And it's also the absence of a coincidence while I'm capturing footage inside of the apartment. But nonetheless, that's impossible light activity on the wall. And there's nothing that's happening outside, no light fixtures outside. So let me show you. Just like nothing is going to create your shadow upright at night, this light outside is not going to pierce through, just like sunlight's not going to pierce through and shoot through the apartment. And as I'm inside of the apartment capturing footage, it's not a coincidence, it's activity creation, just like during the day under the fake sun, that the defendant enters, creating activity which is monitoring the evidence, which is knowledge pursuant to everything that's happening in the apartment. That's the behavior that is psychopathic of a gang stalker that you also are related to. It's 8:34 p.m. and the communication device is monitoring. It's Daniel Ackery. He's very heavily documented. This is P.O.C. And this is engineer light. This is what I'm taking pictures of. I documented this in Alvarado Gardens inside of my apartment. At nightfall, engineer light filled my apartment. That evidence is already captured. And what I'm taking pictures of is this door. This is psychopathic. They're monitoring. It's not a conversation. But the engineer light was on this door. It's on this door. And it was on the kitchen wall over here, and it's shooting horizontally just like I captured during the day. The engineer light that moves across the wall, the engineer light wall, again, the same phone conversation activity on the, where like nothing's happening. Pacing in the engineer light that's shooting in the apartment through the peephole, just on the phone, having a speakerphone conversation, pacing, clapping, and laughing, which is monitoring in the engineer light, okay? The engineer light that you saw while opening the front door is impossible light activity. None of the light fixtures outside is going to create the shape of the door inside of the depths of the apartment. This is indeed monitoring, and it's psychopathic while you're doing so to your own relatives as well. It's also psychopathic when you're doing so and you know that it's being documented to prosecute you and everybody that's gang stalking with you. It is currently 8:35 p.m. And this is again captured in one of the images that I took, whether or not it is picking up or not, but I'm gonna keep this video because the interference, that's activity creation. That's a psychopath that's monitoring, but I want you to look at what is, everything that's happening is accomplishing and focused on monitoring me. All right, not getting a cold beverage, not even actually enjoying a phone conversation, including the demon that is on the phone. This is the engineer light that's right here at 8:32 p.m. That's this bedroom door. This bedroom door has light coming through, shooting horizontally on here. That's what this is right here. The demon walks into the apartment, aware of what it is that I'm doing. A psychopath that is monitoring me in my sleep as well. This is the same psychopath that has the heavy helicopter activity while I'm here at this apartment, that has the fake sun rising and setting at her apartment. This is a psychopath that's in their apartment monitoring. It is 8:32 p.m. where you can see this image right here of the light that I'm zooming in on so you can see it. That is this door right here. This door right here that has light that is, again, too dark to pick up, so capturing a screen recording, taking pictures of it, and then looking at the picture is the best way for my camera to try to pick it up. And this is documentation that I've captured with regard to what is already established engineer light. And I've already established the impossible light activity that's outside. So let me remind you about that. While the demon uses beating the bag of ice as audible activity, it's speaking to mental illness. Here is my shadow that's upright. This is impossible light activity. The person that's on the phone is gang stalking and focused on me. This is the impossible light activity. This is the third shadow right here. 1, 2, 3. And Tracy Banks is a psychopath that's outside of the apartment, knows what I'm doing inside of the apartment just like everyone else does, and is coming in monitoring. And when you open up the door, the shape of the door is creating light on the inside of the apartment. That's what I documented. That's impossible light activity as well, which is, again, the same engineer light that's happening at nightfall. The shadow of the rail is above. That's engineer light. The shadow of the tree is on the building behind it. That's engineer light. This is the same light activity that's happening while the fake sun is rising and setting here. And this is Tracy Banks entering into monitor. P.O.C. This is stalking with engineer light, which is pursuant to monitoring and surveillance, and that is underway using a communication device, entering the apartment and doing so. The people of the state are documented by name, and this is documentation of malice and impunity, and the criminal conduct of federal group stalking monitoring is going to be used to diagnose the entity that is gang stalking as well. It is currently 8:38 p.m. This is P.O.C.